Patsy Gaskill, whose daughter both played and coached girls softball, talks to Bonnie Hunter about Harkers Islander Barbara Yeomans, who fought to establish the Down East Girls Softball League more than 25 years ago.
Tell me how hard it was to get the Jets started and get playing time.
It was really hard for the girls to get playing time. They had to fight the boys' teams to have access to any of the fields. As a matter of fact, she had to go to the county offices and really had to force the issue of being allowed to have field time on either one of the fields at Harkers Island. Some of the coaches, some of the male coaches for the guys, said that the girls really didn't need to mess with softball, that that wasn't going to be their livelihood and they wasn't going to be professional players and they didn't need to be on the field. But Barbara didn't take no for an answer. She wanted those girls to play ball. She didn't go to blows, but she had to do everything else to fight for those girls to have an opportunity to play ball. Mm-hmm. And we don't think about it a whole lot now, and the girls and the kids that are playing now don't know how hard she worked to get them the opportunity to have a field. Now on Harkers Island, they have a field that's a girls' softball field. Really? They don't have to fight for a field. Mm-hmm. There's a baseball field and there's a softball field. They don't have to fight for it anymore. She fought and got that. She's the one that got the league organized. She went all the way to Raleigh and had it made. Down East softball, part of the Babe Ruth Softball League. That was money out of her pocket. She went and did all the paperwork and did all the leg work where we could have a organized Down East Babe Ruth Softball League. And she worked hard for it, and I'm proud that she did this for my kids. We Down East, our parents are working parents. And the kids didn't always have a whole lot of money. Every kid got treated the same. We've been to Wilmington, to Four Oaks, Pitt County, Garner. We've played all over the place. The summer of '95, they played the tournament in Garner. They won the championship, and they left the next morning. She had saved their money, and we had done all those concessions, and she took every one of those girls to the mountains. And they spent the rest of that week in the mountains, but stayed there 4 days. Every girl got to go to the mountains. Some of them had never been. Some of them probably have never been since.
And that was the state championship.
That was state championship. They were going to the mountains whether or not we won that championship. They had worked hard, and she wanted them to go, and she had made the arrangements. And all of it was possible because of the hard work that Barbara put in to getting these girls organized. Because you've got to have it organized to ever get it like it needs to be. And it's like it is now, down east, with all the teams, because she pushed it. She wouldn't take no for an answer. For the girls, it's given them something they never had when I was growing up. There had never been the organized softball league until Barbara Yeomans got this started. There had never been anything for Down East for the girls, ever. So that part of Down East softball and all these girls and the opportunities that they have now to play, they can start playing now when they're 5 and they can play right on. They get the same opportunities that for years that they didn't get like the boys got.